Well, we can now cross to Jean-Pierre Darnis of the University of Nice to discuss these developments in Italy. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Darnis. Now, we've seen that the Senate has pushed that vote forward. So what is at stake for the upper house here? What is the best outcome for the senators?
Well, it's, I would say, a little victory because they pushed this vote for a few days only. It's going to be on the 20th, and then, which is 6 days from now. And we'll see on the 20th if Mr. Conte, which is the Prime Minister, President of the Italian Council, will face a vote of no confidence, or will himself tell that there is no majority and go and climb the hill to the presidency to declare that there is an opening of consulting talks with the President of the Republic about these governments or other governments or eventually elections. So, however, the process of the so-called political crisis, meaning transitions toward a new form of government of new election, is open.
And today we heard from Matteo Salvini, who announced that he'd be ready to accept the Five-Star Movement's suggestion to cut the number of members of parliament. That's a very important issue for the left-wing party. And what do you think Salvini's strategy is with this, given that he said last week that they're not compatible coalition partners?
Well, he has no problem in being incoherent, that's for sure. And he's playing tactically very well. So he knows this is an item, this is a political item, that's an issue that the Five Stars have always wanted, to reduce the number of MPs and senators. And he's proposing that in a way, I think, to divide the Five Stars themselves and to divide them from a potential, I would say, last chance alliance with the Democrat Party, because Mr. Renzi, former Prime Minister, popped up again as a leader when he said a few days ago that he wanted to create an institutional alliance to, in a way, for a few months to manage Italian economic, let's say, appointments, the budgets in a few weeks from now, and that would, let's say, slow down the process of elections. So there is a tactical game, but however, Mr. Salvini is playing very well, and in the exit polls, not in the polls, but in the inquiries of opinion, is around 38% of consensus. So the wind is blowing for him.
Thank you very much. That's Jean-Pierre Darnis speaking to us about the political situation in Italy. Next, a deadly blast